What's going on, guys? I'm your boy SuLLy, and today, oh wait, it's fucking episode 100. I can't do a normal SuLLy on Sundays for episode 100. Well, this changes things. Well, I didn't really plan ahead for this. I didn't think I just completely forgot it was episode 100. I forgot to plan anything sort of special for it. So, pretty much we'll just do it as normal and see if I can come up with anything during. But yeah, SuLLy on Sundays, we hit 100 episodes. Ridiculous stuff. I don't know what episode we're on concurrently in terms of that sort of thing. I believe we did 52 weeks last year, and then 58 would have been once January was done. 64. This is the 65th in a row, I believe, which is fucking mind-blowing to think about. But yeah, 56 episodes this. Wait. I'm just being really retarded, aren't I? 66 episodes? Right, yeah, 65 episodes is this episode that we've done in a row concurrently, which is freaking insane. That's nuts to think about. I've managed to sit down and do this every Sunday for 65 weeks without fail. No matter where I was, no matter what I was doing, how busy I was, if I had plans on the day. I'm pretty sure I even vlogged on holiday as well. That's consistency. I'm proud of myself for that, because something on my channel that has never really stood out has been my consistency. But yeah, again, this week with uni, very similar to what it usually is. Went to my lectures and shit, seminars, readings, watched some films that I didn't particularly want to watch, but it's all going towards the essay that I need to write and my exam, which I found out is in the first week back after the holidays. So I have just over 2 months till my exam. No, just under 2 months till my exam. Also in just under 2 months I'll be filming my final film project for the year. Jesus. So yeah, it's ridiculous how quick my first year of uni has gone. It's weird to think that things are how they are. In comparison to 3 months ago, things were very different for me. 4 months ago, I did my video about my anxiety and depression and things. They have sort of improved, but then my insomnia got a lot worse and grew into its own demon and its own being, if you will. And I'm now going to be on medication from that. Come Wednesday, I'll be taking what the doctor described as a substitute to anesthesia. So, whereas with most sleeping tablets, they'll sort of work to help your brain naturally shut down with its functions and things to help you go to sleep easier. This will essentially unplug me as if I was a computer, which is not the natural way to do it, but it's kind of how I have to do it based off of what the doctor's reaction to me telling him everything was, and hence the reason he prescribed it for me. So, like I said, starting Wednesday I'll be on those. I'll be taking them for a month, seeing how I go on them, seeing what happens, and seeing if I can improve my sleep schedule. Because if you guys haven't noticed, which you probably haven't, well, actually at this angle you can, like my bags right now are a joke. Yeah, you can see them when I'm turned there. But yeah, they're getting ridiculous now. Sleep is becoming, again, a major issue. And I'm not really liking it, to be honest. I would not wish insomnia upon anyone, especially not at the chronic stage that I'm now stuck at, because it really, really fucks with you. I'm ill again for the third time in as many weeks, and it's just not very fun. It's not an enjoyable time to be doing that. But away from all this negative crap, this is a special episode. It's episode 100. We finally made it. The podcast finally got released, and the immediate reaction to it was fucking incredible. At one point it was like just about to hit 300 views, and then YouTube, being YouTube with its view counting, dropped the views the next day to like 185, and then they've slowly been creeping up. I believe now it currently sits on 209, which is absolutely awesome, because I haven't had like a video hit that in such a long time, and just knowing that people are enjoying the podcast as I kind of hoped they would is really awesome. Me and Ryan are actually really excited to carry on doing it. We already have a plan for the next episode, and things are looking up for the podcast. Even on my channel particularly, they're also looking up. When I first uploaded the podcast, I was on 836 subs. 2 days after, I ended up shooting up and it hit 870 or 870 something, and that was like, couldn't believe it. I was like, shit, I'm nearly at 900 just off of this podcast alone. But then today when I've looked, it's gone back down to 844, which I still can't complain at, because gaining 8 subs from this one video, that is something I've wanted to do for a long time. It's the ideal circumstance. That's what you want. So moving forward with the podcast, I'm hoping it continues to be as popular as the first one was. Hope it continues to grow my channel as it currently is. And like I said, things are looking up. I get my bursary in 19 days. Once I get my bursary, I just need to pay my friend back some money that I owe them, and then I may actually go out and get a DSLR. Sort of a cheapish one. I'm only looking to spend like £600 to £800 max on the DSLR, just so I can get a couple of lenses for it as well, a couple of semi-okay accessories, and then start filming shit, because I really do want to get into doing better, higher quality vlogs for you guys, and just stuff that will improve the quality on my channel, because I've been saying it for months. I've been wanting to do it for months, and that's the only way I can do it. I need to not waste my money like I have done so far this year, and actually buy stuff that I know will help me out, make things easier for me, and improve the quality on my channel, which I've wanted to do for so long. So yeah, that's my main plan. My bursary drops, I'll also be buying a motherboard for my PC, and then I can install the new processor. I need to get a motherboard and thermal paste, and I'm set. My PC should be fine and okay to stream on. I shouldn't have any issues with my Elgato anymore. OBS should be able to run and record at amazing quality finally, and again, with the internet on my PC, I should be able to stream PC games, which is ideal, because that's what I wanted to do for ages. So yeah, hopefully within the next month and a half, I will have that all sorted and set up, and then maybe in the third term I can finally do this 24-hour live stream. But again, I'll keep you guys updated on that and let you know as that happens. And yeah, things are looking progressively better with the channel. I'm very happy with the reaction I got from the podcast. So was Ryan. I'm not sure why he hasn't uploaded it onto his channel yet, but he's busy doing a lot of photography work now, and photo editing and things like that. So I'm letting him do his thing. He didn't have an issue with me uploading the podcast because he knew when I was going to put it up, and he's actually ridiculously happy with how it's ended up as well. So I'm very glad that the channel's now in the position it's in, where people are enjoying that content again, and we'll just see if these viewers are sticking around for my other content as well. We'll find that out today. Wow, I really don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my day now. I'll probably literally lay in bed, watch films, eat, and then yeah, prep myself for tomorrow. But that is it. We made it to episode 100. We're going to keep moving forward, keep carrying it on, see what we can do with it, see how the quality of SuLLy on Sundays can improve moving forward as well, because I'll actually be able to do mobile vlogs and things like that. I also am able to get a new phone in the next few months as well. My contract runs out on, let me quickly check this, because I know as soon as my contract runs out, I want to get the 7 Plus with the 2 cameras, immediately better quality cameras, and that's the reason it's a lot more expensive. And it also has the 2 cameras on the back for different types of shots and different types of films. Where is upgrade options? Well, I can't check. I believe it's somewhere along the lines of April, or like 28th of April, I believe is the date, which means in a month and a half, or well, just over 2 months, I should be able to get a new phone sorted, which would be amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, apologies for not having really done anything special for this. I know I said I would, or my initial plan was to do something a little bit different for it, but why fix something that isn't broken? SuLLy on Sundays is something that I started off about 3 years ago, it must have been now, as a really awkward, like 16-year-old or 16, 17-year-old, who didn't know how to talk in front of a camera, didn't really know what he was doing, and this is what it's become. I actually went back and watched a load of old episodes the other day. You guys have seen clips from old episodes because of the video that Razza made, which, like I said, you've seen, and it's just ridiculous to think that I'm here now at uni, still doing it. I have done it, like I said, consistently for well over a year now, and I plan on keeping this up for as long as possible. Summer is going to be interesting because I want to bring if I do get a DSLR, I want to be able to bring it with me wherever I'm going, whether it just be out on like day trips with friends, or on holidays that I plan on going on over summer, festivals, things like that. But very, very exciting times coming up. Yeah, that is pretty much it. A very, very decent week in comparison to how things have been. Very happy, like I said, with the way things went with the podcast. Couldn't have expected a better response. Couldn't have hoped for a better response, and it's just awesome that so many people enjoyed something that I genuinely hoped they would. But yeah, next week on the channel, I will definitely have a nerdy rant about episode 8, Star Wars episode 8, because I need to. It has been so long since I've done one. I did have one recorded on my old hard drive before it corrupted, but it just wasn't very good. So that will be coming at you probably Tuesday. The next episode of the podcast will be out on Thursday as per, and then SuLLy on Sundays. I may upload a gaming video if I get any decent games. I haven't actually played my PlayStation a whole lot this week, just the career mode, and not really anything worth recording. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up. Thank you again to everyone who watched the podcast and enjoyed it. Thank you for leaving your feedback. Thank you, Uddy, for your paragraph on different ideas and potential topics we could talk about. We may actually use some of them. But yeah, keep that going on the podcast. Keep up the comments letting us know that you're enjoying it, or even if you're not, or different ways to improve it, different ways you think we could branch it out. We were planning on putting it on SoundCloud, so if anyone wants it on that, so you don't have to sit and watch a video the entire way through and you just want to be listening to it, then we can do that. But yeah, again, just keep us updated, give us ideas, and let's see what we can grow the podcast into, because hopefully it could become something that like helps my channel grow, as it already has started to do, and it's just very exciting to think about moving forward. But to save the bother of dragging this on anymore, thank you for watching. I've been your boy SuLLy. Thank you for sticking around for 100 episodes if you have. It genuinely does mean a lot to me. And thank you to all of the new people who've started watching recently. Your support is amazing. I genuinely appreciate it. And I couldn't be more thankful for where my channel is currently going. So yeah, as always, I've been your boy SuLLy. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.